Today's meeting is a culmination of over 8 months of a journey that we have worked with Kenyans. We started off on 6th of January this year, and we have done an entire process of informing the public why we want to change our regulations. We have done a pricing study to guide the prices that we are going to give to the Kenyans and the world to be paying when they are coming into our national parks. And between 28th of August and I think 8th of September, we did the public participations across the entire country in more than 20 counties, and we have received memorandums, quite a number of them. And today, after we compiled all the feedback from the public participation, we are here today to make a presentation to the general public on what we collected and how we have reorganized their thoughts in terms of what they have said they would want to pay when they are coming into the national parks, when they are coming into the national reserves to come and enjoy our wildlife product. We listened to the public. We've learned through the pricing study, and I would want to pick 3 of the key amendments. And number one is that look at a park like Nairobi National Park, which is an urban park. Initially, we were charging 430 Kenya shillings for a Kenyan to go in. Nairobi is a premium product. We've all agreed that we push that price to 1,000 Kenya shillings for every Kenyan who is coming in here. For foreigners, we've been charging $43. We've agreed we push that price to $80 for every foreigner. And I want to give you a small example. When you enter into Nairobi National Park, you are welcomed by a troop of baboons at the gate. The next thing, when you pass through the ivory burning site, you get into the sites where you find both white and black rhinoceros. The next thing that catches you is a pride of lions that is in the park. Then the next things are giraffes. The next things are buffaloes that are there. Those are very unique and very rare sights that you see. For only $80 for a foreigner. Now take a journey to Rwanda, and you are going for a trip to go and see the gorillas. To me, the gorillas are cousins to the baboons. Do you know how much you pay? You pay a whopping $1,500. An individual, not a group. If you convert that into Kenya shillings, it is 195,000 Kenya shillings, and you don't do it for a full day. I think it is between an hour and 2 hours. So our pricings are extremely, extremely good. If you go to the marine, we have some of the best marine reserves with beautiful colors that you can see in this world. We were charging 130 shillings. That is less than $1 when the dollar was up. And when we went to the communities across from Lamu, Watamu, Marindi, and Shimoni, we all agreed and we listened. The community is saying that we can push that to 500 shillings. We are not asking so much. Then if you look at the foreigners we were charging them $17. We have increased that to only $25. There's no other beach place in this world where foreigners will come and pay $25. So in our ratings, we have listened and we are doing very, very well, yes. Now, learning now into what we have seen our president provide, His Excellency President Ruto providing us leadership. He has already declared that all Africans will come to this country visa-free. Riding on that directive, we have come up with a special rate for all African citizens. So African citizens will not be charged like non-residents. We are charging them half the rate of the non-residents, and we want to encourage Africans to more often visit this country, and they come and enjoy the natural resources, the wildlife that we have here. We have introduced an incentive to our professional tour guides and also our porters, and also people living with disability, and our citizens who are beyond 70 years. Those categories are going to be entering into our protected areas free of charge. If you are Kenyan and you are beyond 70 years, you are most welcome to visit our national parks and reserves. It shall be free. Yeah, if at home you have children who are below 5 years, when they come into the parks, they are going to be free. These gentlemen who are here who are professional, we've given them free entry into the park. The only thing that they need to do, they need to register with the Tourism Regulatory Authority, and they are clear that they are professionals. When they come with their clients, then they shall get into the park free of charge. Same case with our professional drivers. That is to encourage them to make sure that in the places that they are coming to earn a livelihood, they are also not paying to get that livelihood. And I think there is no better way of treating our strong stakeholders like these ones. And I want Kenyans to remember this. It's not about these rates. We are changing the wildlife conservation narrative in this country. We want to actually win ourselves out of the dependence from the National Treasury so that the National Treasury can collect monies to take to schools, to take to hospitals and other sectors. We are saying at Kenya Wildlife Service, we, the national parks and reserves that we have, we can collect revenue that can land that jewel, and we generate enough money to learn the wildlife and the tourism sector. We are able to brush up our product so that we attract more visitors coming to this country, and we would want to actually go beyond the 10% GDP by brushing our product, ensuring that we generate more money and we are able to employ more youth in the sector, and we are able to provide additional livelihoods. And one of the key significant things that people have not realized is that Kenya Wildlife Service and the wildlife sector, we are one of the biggest generator of foreign exchange in terms of dollars for this country. After today's review, systematically we are now going to submit our compilation to the Parliamentary Committee on Delegated Legislation, and we have a date with them sometimes next week. After we make our presentation to them, they will scrutinize our presentation, and after another 7 days, they will give us feedback. Then that process now will be on their hands. When they will tell us, when they will publish the list, then that is when we are going to start charging. And we are happy, all the places that we have gone, we have aligned all the Kenyans.
In the view of the regulation today, we are here to support, and we say that as we move forward, it is better that they are going to improve on the product. For tourism to thrive, actually we need good infrastructure. As the consumers of the products, as tour guide, we are the ones who visit these parks daily in our operations. So, and we want to also propose to them that after 3 years, we can come back and review to see what has worked for us and how can we move forward so that we are able to build on the tourism and make our products more attractive.
Okay? Yeah.
Compensation.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. You're free to
Okay,
air
thank
your
you.
views.
He will be right here. Asanteni.
Lugha za ndugu zetu tunawaomba mwende ile zaidi.
Of KWS senior management present. name is Joseph Dadata. I want to say a very KWS. Then that will be followed Wildlife Conservation Management Act. Fees all the way as much as we can, but at whatever point we'll be through, we'll close it. My honor and pleasure to invite the Kenya Wildlife. Now we have had, and what is to follow next is, I understand that there is, because the feeling is many of questions and answers, suggestions from you, that is reactions at a time.